moving forward. And as I announced at the last council meeting, we took this up, that the screening committee is going to consist of 3 councilors, which are myself, Councilor Picciarelli, and Councilor Bays. We did put out a request for citizens to participate. We had a very robust group of people put their names in. I did not interview everybody because I didn't think it was appropriate. I looked at their letters to us. I looked at a number of things, and one of the things that I really thought was important in the consideration is I wanted these people to be people that have been engaged, but not to the point of being the same person that we keep bringing forward for a board or commission. So I want to first thank everyone that put in, and I want to say that because you didn't get picked doesn't mean that we don't appreciate you asking to volunteer. We have a number of opportunities for boards and commissions. I would encourage everyone to look at the website, continue to find something that we have planning, zoning, conservation. We have vacancies in a lot of things, and I really would like participation. But this is a very special committee, and I think I was very sensitive in how I put the rest of the community group together. I also have employees, and I've chosen 2 employees that I think are going to bring a lot to the table. The first one is the superintendent of schools, who the superintendent and education budget is the biggest budget that this community has. And I think that the new manager is going to have to be able to work with the education. So I think that the superintendent is an appropriate choice going forward. I've also asked Steve Magoon to help us with this. Steve is a longtime employee, and he's going to be here for a while, and I do appreciate his expertise. And then the 2 citizens that I'm going to be appointing are Daniel D'Amico and Felicia Sullivan. And I feel, as I stated earlier, they've been participating in a number of things, and other people have participated, but I do think that we're bringing a somewhat younger perspective, a different perspective than what we've been looking at in the past. And, it's a different perspective than the people that were on the charter. So I'm hoping that we can all work together, and we will assemble and start working on this with Mr. Lynch. So thank you for everybody for putting in, and I apologize if I didn't pick you, but we only had 2 slots, and so we'll move forward. Thank you. I'm sorry about being long-winded. The next item is proclamations, presentations of petitions and proclamations, and 6A is a proclamation honoring Leon Cole on her retirement as the library director. I'm going to ask Councilor Picciarelli to read the document.
Thank you, Mr. President. A proclamation honoring Leon Cole on her retirement as library director. Whereas Leon Cole has served Watertown as its library director for 27 years, beginning March 20th, 1995, and has created a library that removes access barriers by expanding library hours of operation to 70 hours a week, abolishing library fines, and adopting cutting-edge technology. Through her leadership, the library was among the first in the region to provide computers, internet service, a library website, and other technology to increase access to library resources. And whereas Ms. Cole directed a multi-million-dollar library renovation in 2006 that preserves the original library and adds a modern building that is welcoming and greatly loved by patrons. And whereas Ms. Cole has preserved and displayed the rich local history of Watertown with a dedicated local history room to showcase Watertown's past with a local author collection, art, photographs, and other ephemera documenting Watertown's past. In 2016, the library began highlighting this collection with digital displays and providing access to hundreds of digitized primary sources on the library website. And whereas Ms. Cole successfully advocated for funding, resulting in a 211% increase during her tenure, to enlarge support for Project Literacy, establish the Hatch Makerspace, and add new positions, including the Outreach Librarian, Local History Librarian, and Makerspace Coordinator, increased collection funding, established a Library of Things collection, and created a soon-to-be-launched bookmobile. And whereas Ms. Cole exhibited exemplary leadership during the pandemic by providing remote programming opportunities, curbside access to books and library material, and reopening to the public safely. And whereas Ms. Cole has been a fierce advocate for intellectual freedom in the public library, maintaining an environment where no content is arbitrarily censored. And whereas Watertown Free Public Library, the staff and trustees are constantly praised as the gem of the city, made possible by Ms. Cole's dedication to provide exceptional library services. Now therefore be it resolved that the City Council of Watertown extends its congratulations to Leon Cole on her retirement as library director. This was presented February 1st, 2022 by Council President Steers.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to accept the proclamation?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? I just want to personally on camera thank Leona for all her years of service to the community and for all of the things mentioned here, how much she's done for that library. And I remember, I'm going to date myself, when I sat here when one councilor said, we shouldn't be doing anything to the library, nobody's going to go there. And Tom will know who I was talking about. And you know, I just want to say that she's done a fantastic job, and I appreciate that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.